whose job started right at 5. I backed up my hours to 4:45 so she could drop her child off in order to get across town to work. It's like, okay, I can give you 15 minutes in the morning so that you can get there and get that door open for whatever it is you need to do so that you can help the people that you're helping.
In the small city of Waupaca, Wisconsin, My First Adventure childcare is a fixture, helping families before the sun even rises.
Most of our parents, when they drop off, are like, I could never do what you do. Oh, did he not sleep last night? And my response is always, well, I can't do what you do either, so I'll watch your kids and you go do that. Because I'm better at this.
Can you bite him out? Who's gonna hold this?
Across the country, more than 12 million kids under the age of 5 are in childcare at least once a week, care that's become increasingly difficult for their parents to afford. In the last 3 decades, the cost of childcare has risen at nearly twice the rate of inflation. A recent report found having 2 kids in daycare is more expensive than rent in every single state. In 11 states and Washington, D.C., it costs double the average rent.
It's so expensive with 2 kids that come every day full time. It's double our mortgage. I mean, we make a good living, but it's
Your childcare is
so
double
much.
your mortgage.
Yeah, easily. Probably more than double our mortgage.
My First Adventure Childcare, this is Susan.
It's not just hard on parents. Running these centers is so expensive, owners like Susan Elent struggle to make the math work.
If you were going to pay your teachers what they were worth, even based off of basic education and experience, you would need to charge the parents so much that you would have no children in your center, nor could parents afford care.
Can you explain that to me? Like, where does all the money go?
In addition to all your usual utilities, we also have insurance. The insurance for childcare is very high. The mortgage on the building and property taxes and personal taxes that go in with that. And then there are also licensing fees, background check costs. There's paint and paper and Play-Doh. And then there's food on top of it. It's a lot.
Thea. Ball.
The biggest cost and challenge, Elent says, is staffing. What's the turnover like?
For staff,
Yeah.
it's high. I had a staff member leave me a couple of months ago. She's like, I'm gonna go work at a factory. You know, she needed to make a living.
The federal government has put more than $52 billion towards supporting childcare since the beginning of the pandemic. Like many providers, Elent used that money to raise salaries from $8 or $9 an hour to at least $12. If you had to put the salaries back to where they were before you got this funding help,
They'd all quit. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
even with the wage bumps, childcare workers are still some of the lowest paid workers in the country. Here in Wisconsin, the median hourly wage, $13.78 an hour, doesn't even qualify as a living wage, and in some cases is classified as poverty level.
It's very humbling to go to work every day and pass help wanted signs at McDonald's and Hardee's, and they are paying more money than childcare providers can afford to pay their staff.
Lydia Higgins is a teacher at My First Adventure. She took the job because childcare was so hard to find, the only way to get her daughter a spot was to join the staff.
I actually just went back to waitressing for the first time in a decade to kind of help supplement our income.
What's the money like waitressing versus childcare?
I can make one night waitressing my entire week's pay. And so that's...
In the childcare?
Yeah.
Yeah, should you be able to support your family working in childcare?
I would think so. I would hope so. We are literally shaping tomorrow's youth, and I think that needs to start being reflected in compensation, in policies, in where government funding is being directed.
The federal support that helped centers stay open since 2020 has largely expired, creating what's been dubbed a childcare cliff. More than 70,000 programs are projected to close from the strain.
I love you too.
My First Adventure will soon be one of them. After 8 years in business, Elent announced she's shutting the center down, leaving more than 60 families scrambling for alternative childcare.
No getting sidetracked. I experienced a lot of guilt. You know, it's like, if I leave, where are these families gonna go? What are they gonna do?
You want to read stories today?
I am no longer have enough energy to provide the care that I know these children deserve.
You're just too burned out.
I'm just too burned out.
When you got the notification that they were closing, what was that like for you?
I started panicking and applying to every other daycare in town. None of them have any spots. I texted my boss and I said I might have to quit my job because I don't know what I'm gonna do with my kids. We don't have family. So